I'm on the banks of the River Trent and I never expected to see all this construction work and fence work being put up, and it's actually a barrier for people getting around who are wanting to see plant life. And the very best place that I was hoping to find bee orchids today has been fenced off. There's no way I can get in there, but the ecology of the bank of the River Trent here is absolutely fascinating. It's a stoned, rocked up and concreted bank, I'm assuming to prevent soil erosion and to prevent the soil getting into the water. But over time it's resulted in a real good amount of interesting plants here, and I'll just show them to you over the next few minutes. Hope you find them interesting. First of all, I wanted to show you these pads of biting stonecrop, Sedum acre, which can be found all over this concreted bank. And it's a succulent. You'd expect it to be here because it's looking for an area that's rocky and dry. You never see it anywhere really other than around here on these banks, where it grows very abundantly. Other plants are growing abundantly as well. There are lots of conizers, fleabanes. There aren't so many at this end, but they are at the other end. And there is another stone crop growing here, which I will get on to showing you in a second. All these plants that are also stone crop, I'm not sure whether they're white stone crop or English stone crop. The reason for that being is that they're not in flower yet, but they will be soon. And there's quite a lot of them here. Just look, and growing amongst the biting stone crop. And the flower heads, the flower spikes are just coming up. No flowers yet though, but I know they'll be white or pink. What others are things? There's plenty of fleabanes that you can see down there, along with the stone crops. Moss is growing too, but it's mainly the stone crops that are interesting, that are growing here. This isn't really the terrain for orchids, but I'm sure there are some kinds of orchid that would like growing here. What's this we've got here? Small flowered cranespill. Hardly see that. Flowers only a couple of millimeters across. Plantains, ribwort plantain, growing here in abundance. Other plants growing by the water there are epilobiums. That's well, it's epilobiums. Willow herbs, that's it. I often can't remember these things, I'm really sorry. Thistles coming up there as well, creeping thistles. There's a white flower there of something, I don't know what that is. I'll go down and have a look at that, see if I can identify it. And the white flower is a yarrow, Alchemilla, a common plant, and it's just flowering this time of year, just coming out into flower. Here you can see that this stone crop is coming into flower very shortly. Look how far it spreads across the bank in wide mats, going further and further until we reach the path in a minute. I'll walk further up here, see if there's anything else. Well, I've reached the end. I couldn't find any of those stone crops that were in bud flowering yet, but I'm sure they are white stone crop or English stone crop. And I just need to consult my book and check, and I'll post the identity of the plant underneath the video. Thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.